All right, guys, we have a huge mail day here. I have my biggest ever soccer card pickup outside of the Messi 71, which we don't really count, but there's a ton of cool stuff in here. Really cool variety. I think it'll be interesting. So I'll show you guys kind of the stuff I've been picking up, what's been going through my head, and then stay tuned for the end because you'll see that big soccer card and also two other pretty cool basketball pickups that I think you'll enjoy. All right, so first one right here, we have, this is pretty cool, something a little different. This is Topps Chrome 2017 auto set. So right there, a bunch of, no huge names in here, Fabinho, but I think this whole lot maybe cost me, $80, $90. So Casillas in there. So there definitely are some stars. Royce. This is just such an iconic set to me. I've probably gone more collector mode at this point, which is always good to do. I'm just picking it up. I'm not sure buying like a Fabinho card will be any type of investment, but I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm putting together a full refractor set and a full auto set. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably just be picking stuff up here and there as we go. Next up right here, we have a little Topps Formula One. Nothing too crazy. I think I've had some luck reselling like Formula One lots, like buying a bunch of cards and seeing what's in there. But there's a nice Daniel Ricciardo lot. I think it was like 20 bucks in there, but we'll see what happens with it. All right, and if I believe here, we have a little bit more of the Topps Chrome 2017. The prices have actually come down a lot, surprisingly. I would think with, Topps potentially even going purely soccer. That's what a lot of people have talked about with Fanatics taking over the license. They're gonna be super, super focused on soccer. So I think this stuff will just become even more important. Gareth Bale in there, Ronaldo base, Leroy Sané, another auto, and Scott will keep flipping through it, but I'll tell you, like, I know my combined cost on all these cards right here that we're showing is like it's like $5 a card. So I'm not much of I don't really like open too many boxes and stuff just because it's hard for me because I feel like I'm losing a lot of money. So as far as gambles go and a set I just really enjoy, like just picking up these singles is what makes me happy. And we also got, some Costa and Chiellini there, like $4 a pop, excuse me. Why not? I'll just pick them up. Next up, this is kind of a fun lot. This was a crazy, I actually thought I got scammed by this guy, so we'll have to look through these somewhat carefully. I bought it in like July. It didn't show up till like October, was making a bunch of excuses. I just figured the cards were gone, but they did show up, albeit 3 months later, they did show up. These have gone up a ton. Lewis Hamilton, Topps Chromes, just stacking up on his refractors. Really cool. We got, after that, Carlos Sainz out of 25. That's a really nice card. That's a cool one right there. I think this is another Lewis Hamilton. Just a really good value. I think this whole lot was less than $100. So to get some of him, get that gold Verstappen, that's numbered out of 50, I believe. But that's a really cool one. The golds I'm holding on to. We'll have to see what happens with PSA. I want to get those properly graded. And then he threw in these two cards just for being late, actually. So, hey, I appreciate it. A gold Gasly, and I think that's a Lando Norris right there. So, thanks, man. At least they came eventually. This one, I believe, is actually from a subscriber to the channel. I think he mentioned, but it was on Facebook. Some Landon Donovan cards. Prism 2014, if you guys listen at all, it's another set I'm really, really big on. Picking up some Landon Donovan color. My PSA grading pile is getting pretty nasty at this point, so it'll be interesting. I can't wait to send those ones off. This one is from Korea, so it took a really long time to arrive. We got an interesting mix in here. Got a lot of Formula One cards in there. We won't go through them all, but pro tip, I'm not sure if this is smart to do, but we'll see what happens. Sometimes I'll pick up just slabs that are underpriced, especially if they're coming overseas to kind of like save on shipping. I'll have to actually check my math on that and see if that works. But Torklinson, I don't know, maybe you guys are just excited to see some baseball on the channel. I believe he was the #1 pick, so picked up his refractor for like 80 bucks. And then we just have the stacks of F1 right here. I've been keeping some of the nicer stuff in these lots and then just reselling the base or duplicates I've had, and it's gone really well for me. Like, I've more than recouped what I've picked them up for, and then I can add them to that PSA grading pile or just kind of what I see fit and then decide later. Those Leclercs will literally average out to like $1 each. That's one other quick tip. If you're buying stuff from overseas, a lot of times it'll be like these were literally $15 shipping. So a lot of people will just stay away, especially cheaper lots. It's just not worth their while. But if you can find a couple lots you like and then combine them, then the shipping kind of just gets negated and you end up getting a really good deal because other people don't want to bid on it. And now for the big kahuna, what we've all been waiting for. The biggest soccer card I've purchased in a long while. Before we show that, we have two kind of, we'll call it warm-up acts. Disrespectful to call these two cards warm-up acts, but they're very nice. Sent from the vault at alt, that rhymes. But boom, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, PSA 9. I believe this one is numbered out of 99 or something, but it's just a beautiful patch right there. 2-color, tough grade on a thick card. SGA, as I mentioned, has been playing really well. Love the look of this. I've been picking up a couple cards lately where it's like just throw it in the vault and forget about it. This is definitely that type of card. And next up, Ja Morant Cornerstones. Cornerstones is one of my favorite sets. I don't like the sticker autos now, but I still think it's pretty underrated. Love Ja Morant. Got an absolute steal on this one. I remember at $400. I mean, you can't get like basically any Ja Morant auto for $400, let alone a quad patch numbered out of, I don't know off the top of my head, maybe out of 99 it is numbered. Thank you, Scott. So cool card. Hold on to that one and see what happens. He's been playing really well. Ja is going to take a leap this year for sure. And last but not least, straight from alt, real quick before we get into it, sign up down below, link your bank account, $25 in free credit. Highly recommend their services. We won't turn into a full commercial, but picked up a huge card. And yeah, I mean, we'll just show it to you. I don't know how else to preview it besides that, but SGC 9.5, boom, Erling Haaland Gold, Topps Finest. It's just a grail card for me. Anyone asks me about Haaland, I say Topps Finest in the Salzburg kit is the card to get. Market doesn't necessarily agree fully, but if I could have, I mean, outside of some crazy autos or anything, if I could have any Haaland gold auto, or gold, excuse me, this is what I would go for. I overpaid a little bit in trade. I'd be interested to see what you guys think. I traded a Luka Doncic Prism Silver PSA 10, 3 Phil Foden Optic PSA 10s, and $1,000 cash for this. You know, it's a little bit of an overpay. It's tough to comp SGC 9.5s as well. I'm having a huge debate with myself. Do I crack this? Do I keep it as is? It's tough, but I mean, especially with an Mbappe Prism 2018, 8.5 sold for $150K last night. So I don't know. That's not even a real rookie technically. So that just makes me think this one is a little bit undervalued at what I traded for it at. But a shout out to my man, Brett, who traded this to me. The homie said he was getting it, and I was like, yo, I need it. So we found a way to make it happen. He definitely looked out, and I'm so stoked to add this to the collection. Soccer collection is really coming together. Haaland's injured right now, but he has a bright future ahead of him, so I'm excited to see what happens. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Cool stuff in there. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we're going to keep the videos coming. See you next time.